Hey my Sagittarius gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your April 2021 reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, you're more than welcome to. All that information is going to be linked down in the description box down below. With that all being said, though, my Sagittarius gang, good morning to you guys. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your day. And let's see what we got going on for April. Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout April 2021. What do we got coming in here for Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout April 2021. All right, Team Sagittarius, let's go ahead and grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look here and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully, we got some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? Sagittarius, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Four of Cups. So, right off the bat, you might be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. When we look at the Four of Cups, it can mean various different things. The Four of Cups could be seen as a missed opportunity. It could also be seen as like, I'm tuning you out, I'm ignoring you, I don't want to be bothered. So maybe you're in a space right now where you don't want to be bothered with something. Looking at your current energy, we have here the World card, the person you're dealing with, we have here the Seven of Cups, and the outcome that's present, we have here the Five of Swords. You know, what this kind of looks like to me is that based on whoever this is you're connecting with, I feel like somebody here is bringing a lot of mixed emotions to the table. This could be somebody that is a lover, maybe somebody you connected with recently, also could be somebody that you've dealt with for quite some time, so this may be an ex we're talking about. Of course, take the story how it resonates, if it resonates, and if it resonates backwards or vice versa, the message resonates to you as well. So looking at this Seven of Cups here, I do feel like somebody is bringing up a lot of mixed emotions here with you, and I just don't think you have time for it with your overall energy being the Four of Cups. You're like, I'm not in a space right now where I want to deal with my emotions being jumbled and where I want to deal with somebody who's inconsistent. I feel like they're bringing up all these different types of feelings and you don't want to be a part of it. Now, looking at your current energy, right? We have here the World card. You could be connecting with a fixed sign, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or possibly even a Leo. Now, the World card is about starting fresh, starting new. This is about entering a new cycle after exiting or leaving one behind. I think you're trying to leave this person behind, Sagittarius, but you're having a difficult time doing so when they keep infiltrating your space, when they keep bringing up these feelings that you no longer want to feel. So it looks to me like you're in the process of moving on from somebody, but as you're trying to do so, they are trying to draw you back, okay? Now, with the outcome that's present, Five of Swords, this is you saying, I'm not going to give in, I will prevail, I don't want your feelings, and I don't want to feel anything, quite frankly, for you. I want to move forward, I want to start fresh, I want to start new, and I want to explore and live my life. So somebody here keeps trying to drag you back, they're trying to bring you back, and that's not what you want to be involved in, okay? So let's go ahead and grab the Light Seers Tarot over here, and we'll get into the rest of the reading. Now, what's going on with the current energy here? Why is the current energy showing up as the World card for Sagittarius? And we have here the Four of Swords. Absolutely. So you're trying to stay as distant from this person as much as possible. Now, in regards to who Sagittarius is connecting with, why are they showing up as the Seven of Cups? Why is this individual trying to bring Sagittarius back towards them or confuse them emotionally? What's up with all these mixed emotions here? And we got here the Eight of Cups. See, the Eight of Cups is an interesting way to interpret the card because it could be that they want to walk away from you, but it also could symbolize that they want to walk towards you. I'm going to need more clarification on that. Why the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups? Well, the 7 to the 8, in order to jump there, you need the Ace of Cups, right? You need love in the first place. And what do we have? Four of Wands. Yeah, they're trying to reignite this, Sagittarius. I think they're trying to respark the love that they had for you. But this is what I find pretty fascinating about this card. When you're looking at the Eight of Cups here, you see this woman and she's walking towards the sunset, okay? Now, the sun in the tarot represents happiness, right? The sun card is Leo energy. It's about finding your happiness, finding what makes you feel good. And I think ultimately, the person you're connecting with felt like maybe the two of you, when you were together, happiness was kind of far away. You know, there was a reason why the two of you had a breakup or the relationship resulted in a breakup because eventually happiness that was once there was depleted. So in regards to who you're connecting with, they're trying to rekindle happiness with you, but I don't feel like it's mutual, especially when you're showing up as, I don't want to deal with this right now. I want to focus on my own new beginning. I want to stay as far away from this connection as possible. I'm over it. I'm trying to move on. don't try to respark these feelings. That's what you're saying here, Sagittarius. You're like, I don't want you to try to respark these feelings, because there's probably a part of you deep down inside, not saying it's a huge part, but there's probably a part of you here, Sagittarius, that still cares for this person, because in a way, every time there's a breakup between somebody we were dealing with, I think there's a part of us in our heart that will always care for that person because we shared such special and intimate moments with that individual. So you're doing your best here this month to just kind of resist whatever this person is throwing your way, which is kind of like trying to invoke some feelings in you to see if you guys can have a happy ending, have a happy second chance. And ultimately, I think that's what they're, looking for here with you. I think they want a second chance with you. 8 of Cups, 4 of Wands. We can walk towards happiness again. We can get this connection right again. We can get it right this time, and we can live happily ever after. So that's what's going on over here. They're trying to respark your feelings so that you would possibly give them a second chance. But I think you're making a very clear distinction that you're not interested. So this person does seem to be on a bit of a pursuit here, okay? Maybe when they're contacting you, maybe they're texting you, Snapchatting you, right? Maybe they're trying to show you memories of the two of you together. Or do you remember when we went here? Do you remember how happy we were when we did this, when we did that? I kind of feel like that's what they're trying to do here to try to respark feelings. Even in this tarot deck, at the bottom of the deck, you still have the 4 of Cups. So you're like, I'm not interested. I'm really just interested in my growth, my forward movement, and meeting somebody new if that's meant to happen, okay? So what I'm going to do here, Sag, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout April 2021. Then I'm going to take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout April. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll go ahead and see the outcome, all right? Now, in regards to who Sagittarius is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Sag? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout April 2021? How does the person that Sag is dealing with feel towards Sag? And what is going on with this individual throughout April 2021? First card out, we have a 7 of Pentacles. In order to make something grow, a seed obviously has to be planted. I mean, looking at this person, the seed that is planted is them trying to get you to feel romantically inclined towards them again. It's them trying to cause a romantic spark. So this person here is planting seeds with the intention of getting back together, with the intention of a reconciliation. That's very clear coming out over here. 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. They're planting that seed here in hopes that it can result and grow into a reconciliation between the two of you. Now we have the 2 of Pentacles, we have the Death and Rebirth, we have the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. They know that in order to have a reconciliation with you in general, they acknowledge that they have to be willing to let go of the past, and that you have to be willing to let go of the past in order to start new, right? 2 of Pentacles to the Death card is letting the old cycle of what was between the two of you die so that you can start fresh and start new. So they want that. And these 2 cards are kind of just clarifying the same thing as well. 10 of Swords to the 6 of Swords. Let's move on from the ending we had and let's start fresh. So whoever you're connecting with over here is planting seeds. And it's interesting because they're using the past to try to lure you back in, but they're also having the intention of letting go of the past in order to start new and start fresh. So they're doing their best here to kind of get your emotions jumbled up so that they could see if you still feel something, so that they could see if you'd be interested, okay? Now, like I said, 4 of Cups, that was your overall energy. Overall energy is the strongest energy of the reading. Your 4 of Cups was like, I am not interested right now. And then the World card was clarified by the 4 of Swords, which is like, I'm interested in staying away from this and focusing on new cycles, new beginnings, happy and healthy things. So Sagittarius, just be mindful. Your person here is on the pursuit, and with their intention, at least, they want to start new. But at the end of the day, if that's not something you're interested in, they're going to have to respect that no matter what, Now, in regards to what's going on with the person Sag is dealing with throughout April 2021, what is going on with this individual, please? What do we got? We have here the Page of Swords, keeping a close eye on you, contacting you. We got here the Queen of Wands. And then we have here the Strength card. There was also another card that fell out, and we had here the Devil. It's that temptation aspect this person's trying to put into play. I definitely feel like whoever you're connecting with here could be charming when they want to be, and I think they're trying to out-charm the living crap out of you here, Sagittarius, to see if you will come back. So let's talk about the Page of Swords to the Queen of Wands. They're confident here that they have a chance. They're confident that a reconciliation can be taken place. They're confident that the two of you can really work on this and that things will be better this time. They really believe that you two will actually be happy this time if you give them the time of day, if you give them the opportunity. But with the Strength card to the Devil, they see that you're resisting. They see that you're in a place right now where you're not open to this. So that Devil is kind of like them saying, I need to up my game. I need to do everything that I can to charm Sagittarius into coming back towards me, into giving me a second chance. Just the main thing that I'm seeing that's kind of off-putting with this reading, well, not necessarily off-putting, but the thing is that this person here is not respecting your boundaries, right? Your boundaries here are saying, I'm not open to this right now. I'm not in a space where I want this, okay? For some of you Sagittarians, you may not even want a relationship right now, and that's totally okay. It's your life, and you got to live it the way that you see fit. So for some of you Sagittarians, you may not want to be in a relationship right now, but for the majority of you, as I'm seeing, you're not open to anything of your past. You're not open to reconciling with somebody. You're not open to giving a second chance, because if it didn't work out the first time, you're not interested in seeing if it'll work out a second time. I think you're really only interested in the new and starting fresh and having new cycles and just really investing yourself in a new direction in your life. You want to turn a new leaf. And as for the person you're dealing with, they just don't seem to respect that. They don't seem to let you go because they're so focused on getting you back. But when you love somebody, you got to be willing to let them go. And I think that is going to kind of be the question that arises for this person in the month of April. If I love you so much, Sagittarius, am I going to be willing to let you go? I think it's going to get to that point for them. Okay? So let's go ahead on your side of things, Sag. Let's see what's up with you. How does Sagittarius feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Sag throughout April 2021? How does Sagittarius feel, please, towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Sagittarius throughout April 2021? Let's have a look real quick. What do we got? 10 of Cups. There was a point in time where you really loved this person. 110%. You've seen a future with them. You were emotionally fulfilled with them. You saw something. You were like, this connection or this relationship really has the potential to go somewhere. There was a point in time where you felt that way. But now, showing up as the Emperor, you see things very differently. You see things from the point of view of what had happened. You know, whatever breakup occurred, whatever disconnection occurred in your past, I think it was hard for you to have a breakup with this person. I think it was hard for you to watch this relationship end before. And with the Emperor card showing up here, it's kind of like you're in the space of, I really need to take control of my life now, because when I was going through all this pain and hurt, that was out of my control. I couldn't control my feelings of being hurt. I couldn't control how to respond from being hurt. I simply just had to feel how I felt. And right now, I'm not in a space where I want my feelings to be out of control. I'm not in a space where I want somebody to, invoke feelings within me. I'm just in a space where I want to live my life doing what I want to do. And I want that to be respected. And with the Chariot card showing up here, that's absolutely clarifying that all you want right now, Sagittarius, is to move on, and you want forward movement. You really don't want to go back to this. I think that you were in a lot of pain here when the breakup originally occurred, or when the disconnect originally occurred. And it was pain that you were like, I can't control this. I feel how I feel, And when it comes towards our pain, it's very hard to control our pain, because your body responds and reacts, and your spirit responds and reacts to how hurt you were. So you don't want to go back to a hurt place with this person. But also, you did so much to heal from the wounds that were caused. You did so much to grow from the wounds that were caused. So it's like, why would I want to go back there when all I'm ever interested in moving forward? I think to an extent too, you realize that if it didn't work out, maybe it was something that wasn't meant to be. I think you're recognizing that aspect as well. So yeah, 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands. You're pretty open to what's next. The 3 of Wands is what ships are coming in for me next. What person is coming in for me next? Like I said originally, you're ready to turn a new leaf in your life. And that's what you're really open to right now in April 2021. And as far as the 9 of Wands is concerned, this is you holding back from wanting to go back to your past. You're really all about going forward. So I see your stance here, and your stance has not changed a bit here, Sagittarius, throughout the entire reading. You really are the 4 of Cups. You're shutting down this opportunity. You're not interested. As for the person you're dealing with, they're pursuing you. Now, I will say 8 of Swords coming up here is pretty interesting. I think that the 8 of Swords is that, the 8 of Swords is that this person, because they pursue you so much, because they're not taking no for an answer, because they're not letting you go, I think that they're getting in your head to a certain extent. Remember how I said they showed up as the 7 of Cups? They're trying to mix your feelings up. They're trying to invoke feelings in you once again. Do you remember when we did this? Do you remember when we did that? They're trying to get you to, reminisce and feel something. And, it's getting in your head here. I'm sure that you have thought about the happy times you've had with this person, and I'm sure that you've thought about the bad times that you've had with this person, but your genuine spirit right now is calling for you to move forward, and you kind of feel like it's a little cruel for this person not to respect your wishes, especially when they keep on trying to be involved with you. So they kind of got you in the head, right? Or kind of got you in your head, excuse me. Now we also have here the Hermit and we have here the Empress. So to end this off, Sag, because I don't want to keep going on saying the same thing, with the Empress here all the way to the Hermit, you want to stay separated from this. You want to grow. You want to explore the world. And if there is someone else out there romantically who's meant for you, you know that you'll fall into alignment with that person. I really do feel for a good amount of Sagittarians right now, though. A lot of you guys aren't really concerned with love. I don't think you're really concerned with, finding the right romantic partner. I just think you're concerned with your happiness, and that's where you want to grow into a place where you're happy. And happiness, of course, is something that always has to start from within. That's true happiness. Happiness outside of us may be temporary, but happiness within is something that we can truly embrace. So I think you're looking for that here. You're looking for your total emotional fulfillment, and it's not going to be this person. It's just not the same. Even if you have a clean slate with them, it's not going to be the same having a reconciliation or a second go around. It's just not something you're interested in. All right. In regards to what's going on with Sag throughout April 2021, we have here the King of Pentacles. You're staying grounded and staying back. 5 of Swords, you're resisting the opportunity. 10 of Wands, you're a little frustrated here. And 2 of Wands. I think why you're so frustrated here, Sagittarius, is because of the fact that they're trying to get your feelings involved. They're trying to make you feel something, right? They're mixing up your emotions. That's not something that you like. That's not something that makes you happy. You're like, don't mind fuck me. Don't head fuck me. Don't screw with my heart over here, okay? We already had a specific ending, and I don't want you to be involved with me again. That's just my wishes, right? So I think you're going to be grounded. I think you're not going to give into this connection, but at the same time, it bothers you that this person here won't just leave you be and won't give you the space that you've needed for a long time to be able to move on. I think you ultimately really just want that space. In regards to where energies are aligning, let's take a look here. We got the 4 of Cups coming out again. Okay, we have the 2 of Swords, and then we have here the 6 of Pentacles. It's going to come down to either this person's going to respect your wishes and understand where you're coming from, or it's going to continuously be a tireless pursuit for them. They're going to keep on pursuing you and pursuing you and pursuing you, and you're going to keep on showing up as this. So at the end of the day, Sag, I don't see you changing your stance here. And as for the person you're dealing with, they have to come from a space where either they're going to realize what is more important right now. Is it my desire to be with Sagittarius or my desire to respect the person that I love? I think that that's where things are going to go to. They're going to have to make that choice. So either they're going to respect that you are not interested and that you want to be left alone and that you want space to move on, or it's going to be quite the tireless pursuit for them, because I don't see you guys giving in anytime soon. All right. As for the overall outcome between Sagittarius and the person they're dealing with, what do we got going on? And we have here the 8 of Pentacles, focusing on what you want to work on. We have here the Moon card. For some of you, you may be working on yourself emotionally. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So 8 of Pentacles to the Moon card. Sagittarius, you're very much so here, focusing on working on what's going to make you emotionally happy, what's going to be your emotional fulfillment. I kind of feel like this is a 9 of Cups energy that's showing up with the outcome. So in the month of April, you're simply focusing on, what's going to make me happy in my own personal life, because my happiness right now is my priority. My life, myself right now, that is my priority. And I want to make sure that I'm taking care of myself. So that's going to be you guys here in April. And in regards to the Page of Pentacles, that's just talking about you guys taking whatever opportunities come your way that are new and inviting and warming and welcoming that you're interested in. You really want to leave your past behind, and a great way to do that is to start by taking new opportunities, and I think that that's what you want to involve yourself in. As for the person you're dealing with, though, I think that the 8 of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Page of Pentacles represents that they may still continue to chase you, and they're going to be left with the same old answer that you've originally given them. 4 of Cups, I'm not interested. All right? So pretty intense reading, guys. You've had the same stance. I understand where you're coming from, Sag. You want to move on, and that's your right to move on. It is your right to enjoy your life and to prioritize yourself. And as for the person you're dealing with, if they truly love you, they have to be willing to let go of you. They have to be willing to respect the fact that you are not interested in a relationship. They have to be willing to respect what your wishes are. And if they don't, it's going to be a tireless pursuit for them with the same old answer, So anyway, Sag, I love you guys so much, okay? I'm wishing you guys more healing because I can tell that, you know, your past with this person might have been pretty rocky, pretty bumpy. So I'm wishing you guys a lot of healing here, and I hope you enjoy prioritizing yourself. Prioritizing yourself is like one of the most amazing feelings. When you're doing what you love, when you're doing what makes you happy, when you're happy with yourself, like that's a really awesome feeling. And I wish all of that for you guys, that you were just happy with yourself, you were enjoying you this month, and doing everything that you can possibly do to be living your best life. So Sagittarius, keep on prioritizing you. Don't focus too much on this person, okay? They got to learn at the end of the day to either respect what you said and respect what you feel, or if they keep on prying, they're only going to be hurting themselves. Okay? I love you, Saggy. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your April, guys. I will check in with you soon. I love you all so much. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing, and I will catch you guys later. Much love, my Saggy gang, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.